1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And good Saturday morning, everybody. Great to have you with us once again. We got a special guest here this morning. Another special guest on the show. We got Triple P. Andrew, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm still trying to wake up. Morning comes way too early sometimes. So
Comes at the same time every day.
I know, but I don't always wake up the same time every day. And I sometimes don't go to sleep the right time either. So I want to thank you for coming on and hanging out with us this morning. Going to show some comics and stuff?
Yes, sir.
Cool
I'm
beans,
ready.
cool beans. Oh, I just want to start off on a somber note here. For those who don't know, Shannon did have this week scheduled off, but unfortunately, he called me with some bad news earlier in the week. Unfortunately, his father passed away. So I would ask that all you send prayers and positive thoughts to Shannon and his family. I talked to him for a time this week, and having lost my dad in February, I know exactly what he's feeling. And so if you could all, just say a prayer, send him some positive thoughts and stuff, it would be greatly appreciated by him and his family. So thank you so much for doing that. So, all righty. So let's see. You're gonna show some. Oh, wait a minute. We gotta bring in the peanut gallery.
Yeah.
I'm off my game here. We gotta bring in the peanut gallery here.
You need some coffee or energy. Do you still do energy drinks?
I used to do monster drinks, the orange monster drink and the green apple monster drink. Those two, man. Oh man, it's still hard for me to pass by them in the convenience store. But I was told by my cardiologist that caffeine in those is not good. It kind of constricts your blood vessels, and with my heart conditions and stuff, I don't need that kind of hassle. So I had to give it up, unfortunately. But anybody who can still drink those, God bless you. Drink them up. Drink them up. So, all right. So let's bring in the peanut gallery. Let's see if I can get this right this week. Here we go.
Comics, you bring the fun. Saturday morning, time to cheer. Man, we're glad you're here. North, south, east, and west, Peanut Gallery, you're the best. All our friends, both far and near. Man, we're glad you're here.
And we certainly are glad to have you with us once again. Peanut Gallery, thank you guys for hanging out with us once again. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's going to seem like a little bit of a new show here today. You know why? Because the 2 weeks that I've been off, I really did a lot of work. I made some new intros for Anthony Purdue, a new intro for ECR, a new intro for Maranya, updated the Legion of Peanut Pets. So I got quite a lot done. I was pretty excited.
Seems like you've been pretty busy.
Yeah, I enjoy making those things. For some reason, I just like the creativity that goes into doing it. And for me, it's like I'm creating something out of nothing. You know what I mean? It's just like I got an idea for something, and then I piece it together and put it together. And at the end, it's like, oh, that came out better than I thought it was going to be, or something, you know? Sometimes it's like, oh, no, we're not going to do that. But most of the time, it's good. So, all right. So we've got Anthony Purdue up first in the lineup. So let's play his new intro.
Anthony Purdue is here again.
Hooray!
With another great story ready to begin.
Oh yeah!
He'll take us back to when he was a kid and how comics were involved in things he did. So Anthony, please share another memory. We love to hear your tales of long ago and live our childhoods over through your story with comic books from the past that we all know. We love 'em.
There we go. Anthony Purdue starting us off. And he says, good morning, Peanut Peers. It's on record at Humphreys Avenue School, the Bronze Age comic book horror story that came to life.
1972, the Hill area, some miles from my east side Los Angeles community, had reports of Bigfoot sightings. We lived across the street from a freeway that had heavy bush and underbrush covering.
And one Thursday night between 11 p.m. to midnight, those of us living in the surrounding neighborhood by that freeway heard the strange vocal noises coming from there.
Half a block up the hill from my house was our grade school, Humphreys Avenue. At 12:30 a.m., the school alarm bell went off. A short time later, we could hear fire engines and police sirens arriving.
There was an eerie quiet that followed. The next morning, when my siblings and me arrived at school, we saw a crowd of people, citizens and law enforcement personnel. The wire fence on both the front
and the back gate of the school had been torn apart. Ooh.
Wow.
We later heard that there was evidence of a mysterious nature.
Things that make you go, He says the principal was outside telling the students and parents who were present at school was canceled. That school was canceled that Friday and the following Monday. During the following week, a heavy police presence existed.
At the end of the week, our community life returned to normal. It's on record at Humphreys Avenue School. Teddy says hi to all his friends. We'll catch the replay. Take care of everyone.
Well, thank you so much, Anthony. Appreciate it as always. That's a pretty scary one there. Perfect for Halloween season, right?
It sure is.
Bigfoot action. Awesome. Thank you very much, Anthony. Greatly appreciated as always. All right, next up, we got ECR. Let's see. I got to just find the right video thing. Here we go. And let's try this one.
All the way from a sunny South Texas town comes the man who makes the magic sound.
writing songs for the young and the old, sharing all those songs brave and bold. Easy comic reader, you paved the way, writing songs to sing every Saturday. We thank you for the song you've given us today. Yeah, we thank you for the cool comic song of the day. Thank you, Easy, for your cool comic song of the day. Thanks, Easy.
All right, there we go. And let's see, I posted it in here for him this morning. And he says, ECR says, howdy, fellas. With your approval, I present some Smokey Robinson and the Miracles. Going to a go-go. Watching the memory show. Watching the Oh, it's already started. Oh. All right. I'm gonna give it my best shot.
You can do it.
I'm gonna try, but I make no promises. All right. I was practicing this morning before I got on, so we'll see how well that goes for us. Let's see. Go into oh no, wait a minute. I got to put on the right thing here. Here we go. Wait, what am I doing here? Here we go. All right, I was reading the wrong thing. Here we go. Watching the memory show. Watching the memory show. No, nah, yeah. Well, there's a groovy place I found where the people watch from miles around. They chat from everywhere. And if you drop a line in there, you'll meet the coolest cats in town. Watching the memory show. Everybody's watching the memory show. Come on now, don't you want to be? It's a great time. Yeah. All right, I butchered that.
That was wonderful.
Oh yeah, that was the lyrics will make it onto the next album, but the voice, I think they might have to dub in somebody else's voice on that. Easy, thank you so much as always for your musical stylings. Great song once again. Hope I did you somewhat proud. You'd be too kind. Oh, cool beans. All right. And we know who's coming up next. Yes, sir. And we got a new intro for her as well. Here we go.
Since the day that she came to CBM, fantastic things keep happening. There really is wisdom in the things she says. And yes, we all appreciate what she brings to the show. She is our Lady Maranya, Baroness of the Blue Ridge, and she's sharing her stories with everyone tuning into the show. Let's go!
All righty. There we go. A new intro for Maranya as well. So let's see what she has to say this morning. Maranya says, great story as always, Anthony. If it wasn't Bigfoot, I wonder what really happened. You and Teddy have a great day. Yes, send our best to you and Teddy today. Give him some treats.
Time to chair dance with ECI and Rod sharing the song for us. I bet Dolly, June, and Amos Moses are dancing right along too.
That's it. DCR's little furry friends. I'm sure they're dancing. And I don't know about people chair dancing. I think they might be running away, screaming.
I'll chair swivel.
And Moran also says, good morning, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Lady M's Comic Book Memories. And today's episode, comic books and food. All right.
When I was a kid, I would get comic books once a year when we went to Long Beach, North Carolina. My brother and I would pool our allowance, about $3 total. He let me pick out the comic books because he didn't.
care too much for who was in them. I picked out whatever book seemed cool and interesting at the time. I leaned towards Marvel, but I had one criteria for buying their books.
Were they self-contained stories? That's a good quality to be looking for if you're
Yeah.
just picking up random comics for sure. If it was to be continued, I checked the spinner racks at the red and white store to see if the next book was there. If so, I picked both up.
Oh, cool. If not, that book returned to the rack. Sadly, I probably lost out on reading a lot of good Marvel, but not knowing how the story ends would have been frustrating to me. Absolutely.
Since D at the time had a lot of one and done books, I gravitated to them for the most part.
Once I returned to the family beach cottage we stayed at, I set my inch or so stack of comic books down by my chair and went to the refrigerator to select the reading snack of the day.
Ooh. My drink of choice was Kool-Aid, usually fruit punch with lemonade ice cubes in it.
Oh,
That's interesting. Keep in mind this was August. Depending on my mood, I selected either a handful of frozen Three Musketeer and Milky Way.
Oh, man. Get the chocolate fix going. Mini bars on an inch of hard salami and 3 inches thick of stick pepperoni, and sometimes both to snack on while I indulged in my reading. Surprisingly, my books stayed clean.
Ooh,
Cool beans. Thank you so much, Mariah. Appreciate that. Great story as always. Always interested. Cool beans. All right. Let's see who else is in the peanut gallery this morning. Hey, we got Jay Lucian. How you doing, Jay?
How you doing?
He says they're back.
Maranya.
And Miranda says, unfortunately, for whatever reason, those books never made it home. I suspect my mom tidied up and the comic books were tossed out with the newspapers. Oh,
That's a bummer.
I
I have a hard time throwing away comic books.
Oh, I've had my collection thrown out twice on me when I was a kid. Twice. And the second time, there was a lot of great Silver Age stuff. They threw them out, I think, around 73. But I had gotten a whole lot of Silver Age stuff from an uncle that I never met. He had brought them to my grandmother's house and just dumped them off and said, give them to whoever wants them. I came home with like 3 paper grocery bags full
Probably
of
the
comics.
biggest grin on your face.
Oh, man, you ain't kidding. Oh, it was great stuff. Brave and the Bolds and stuff like that. Oh, really cool stuff. And then they got thrown. My mother, God bless her, she still apologizes to this day for doing that. So, all right. Maranya also says, thank you for listening today to today's edition of Lady M's Comic Book Memories. Now back to our regularly scheduled program on WSAN 75, the home of comic book memories. There you go. Oh, cool beans.
Jay. I guess I'll just scream for every time I say something.
That's it. And Jay says, sorry, didn't mean to interrupt. No.
No worries. You did it at a good breaking point.
And Jay's giving the big thumbs up. Cool beans. All right. We also got Eric K. How you doing, Eric?
Hello, everyone, and happy Saturday. I will be watching CBM on the rewind, but wanted to drop in real quick and say hi.
Cool beans.
Well, hi,
cool
Eric.
beans. I'm going to be showing some books. Eric sent me a wonderful AOK package 2 weeks ago, I think now, and I'm going to show what he sent me today. So cool beans. Thank you again, Eric, for your generosity, man. It's awesome stuff. So And Maranya says, hey there, Eric and the crazy crew.
And I am one of us is here.
How you doing? I am one of us.
He says, hi, Dr. Silverage. Good morning. Hello, everyone.
And good morning to you, sir. Hope all is going well for you this morning. And we got Jason. Jason, how you doing? He says, good morning, all cashews, pistachios, macadamia, or whatever nut you identify as. How you doing, Jason? Hope everything's going well, my friend.
He writes, hello, is it me you're looking for? Smile.
There you go. Right on cue. And Maranya says, good morning, I am one of us. And Jason, today I identify as an almond. There you go.
And Werewolf by Lunchtime is here. I believe he's in Australia, right?
How you doing, Werewolf?
And he's like, how?
Did that very well. A lot better than I can ever do it. I am one of us says, hi and good morning to Maranya.
And Maranya says, hello to you, Enrico Werewolf.
And Werewolf by Lunchtime says, hi to Maranya with the big wave right there.
And Eric Breen is here.
Hey, Professor, how you doing?
So the first time I ever knew of Eric Breen, I used to watch this other YouTuber, and he would be on the show every once in a while. The Critical something or another was this YouTube channel. But anyway, he says, hello to you happy people in droopy voice. Oh, hello to all you happy people. Is that how Droopy would say it? I know he was always just be down all the time, right?
Hello, all you happy people. Cool beans, great to have you with us, Professor. And we got Tempest from Mars. He's saying afternoon all, and good afternoon to you, Tempest. Thank you so much for joining us, my friend. Always great to see you in the chat.
And Maranya says, hey there, Eric and Lady Coco Lump Bottom. Also, good morning from this side of the pond, TFM.
And I think, with all the pets being announced, I think it's time to show the new Legion of Peanut Pets updated show intro. Right. So here we go. We're going to do that right now. There we go. We got the Legion of Pets updated with some new members inducted. So great to have you all aboard. Cool beans. All right. And we've got Jason, and he says, plain almond, Maranya, or feeling sweet and chocolate covered, he says.
Maranya says, prayers to Shannon and his family.
Thank you so much, Maranya. Appreciate that, and I know Shannon does as well. So thank you. And Jason says condolences to Shannon as well. Thank you, Jason. Appreciate that.
And Eric Breen says, so sorry for Shannon's loss. I know I lost my dad like a year and a half ago, so it's difficult time.
Yes, it is. Thank you very much, Eric. Appreciate that, my friend. Jason says, intro all us nuts right. Oh man.
Maranya says, plain, Jason. My tummy's a bit cranky this AM, so no chocolate.
No chocolate. Oh no. And Tempest from Mars says, thoughts out to Shannon and his family. Thank you so much, Tempest. Both appreciate that. I know Shannon does very much. So thank you.
And Jason Nutter says the outro had some actor pretending to be me saying Barry is the good Flash. How much did you pay for that actor, Rod? Question.
Hey, it cost a pretty penny to get that guy to do that. Oh, I thought you'd get a kick out of that, Jason. So don't worry, I will be rearranging that outro to properly reflect your opinion. But I wanted to have a little fun with it. So
He noticed right away, didn't he?
Oh, yes, he did. I knew he would pick right up on that. So cool beans.
Okay, no chocolate today, Maranya.
No chocolate. No Reese's peanut butter cups. I gotta have a Reese's.
Oh, those are that's probably one of my favorite. That and the Snickers.
I've always been for some reason that peanut butter and chocolate combination, and now they make so many different styles of them. They got bars. They got ones that they have nuts in them, and
At Easter they have the egg.
Yeah. So my favorite though is at Christmas time. You can get the really big ones. They come two in a package, the really huge ones.
The tree, just the big.
Yeah, the two big ones that come in a big package. You get them usually at Christmas time, and I take them and I bust all. I put them in the freezer. Bust all the chocolate off them, right, and just eat that peanut butter patty. Oh, that is so good. Oh. I wish they would sell. I know.
Be careful for your heart, my friend.
I know. I can't do it too often. It's like I said, it's Christmas. It's like once a year, But it's just that peanut butter stuff that they put in that is just so good. I wish they could. They just sell that for peanut butter. I know for a while they did sell peanut butter, but it didn't taste the same.
I still see it in the store, but it does not taste the same at all.
No, it's not. And the only other thing that compares to it is up here at York Beach. I don't know if you've probably
been to York Beach.
Okay. The Goldenrod up there.
Yeah.
The candy place. Well, they make, they make saltwater taffy, and they make a peanut butter one where they have like this peanut butter filling in the taffy. And that is the closest thing that comes to Reese's peanut butter cup stuff. So, as I just kind of ramble on. Werewolf by Lunchtime says Bigfoot. It was probably Jackson stomping home from the comic book store. Starting early.
Jason Nutter says Dr. Silverage for a Grammy. I vote yes.
Oh man, I love it, Jason. Tempest from Mars says they can work miracles in recording studios these days, Doc. You are correct, sir. You are correct. Hey, Missing
Mars is here. He says, good morning, Rod, Triple P, and all the peanuts. Happy Saturday. Good morning to you.
Yeah, and a happy Saturday to you, Double M. Great to have you back here. Cool beans. Maranya says, good morning, Double M and Ludwig. There we go.
Jason Nutter says, Three Musketeers are great.
Nothing wrong with Three Musketeers at all. Jason also says, can we get a Cool Beans counter for one of these weeks?
I think it's already been said twice.
At least.
And it's a good day today from Grotto Orloff Show.
How you doing, Grotto?
How's it going?
Great to have you with us once again. Cool beans. Thank you. There we go, number 3. Well, by lunchtime says, I'm sure Rod has enough cool beans to fill a can every week. Yeah, I'm sure. I know people get sick of probably hearing me say it. It's just an automatic thing.
And Jason says, but how big a can werewolf?
Wow. That's the question. And the Jackson Roy Kirk. How you doing? Great to have you with us again, Jackson. He says, hello. Oh, wait a minute. Hello, folks. How are
There you
you?
go. You can do that much better than I can.
I love Droopy. Great to have you with us, Jackson.
And werewolf says, it's time to grow. It seems to go bigger by the minute, Jason.
Yes, the can. Yes.
The can
The
sure
Cool
do.
Beans can.
And werewolf says, Jackson.
Yes. And Maranya says, hey there, Jackson.
And the Jackson Roy Kirk says, Hobbs.
Aha. He also says, Lady M.
And Jason says, Droopy, there's a character we don't hear about anymore. Let's bring him back.
That's right. Bring back Droopy. We want Droopy. Free Droopy. Jason also says, so instead of going to Google, because that would be too easy, what was the genie's name on Hanna-Barbera? Shazam? You mean Shazam?
Yeah, that was it, right?
Yeah. Yep, Shazam.
We'll find out in about 20 minutes.
Yep. The two people, the two kids there that go back in time. They actually go back in time because they find a treasure chest in a cave off the coast of Maine. And
oh, really? I don't remember it being that, but
yeah. And there's two rings, and you put them together, and it says Shazam. And when you put them together, it brought the genie. So absolutely. And there we go. Maranya says,
Maranya's right there saying, Shazam, I believe, Jason, without Google foo.
Yep. You got it, Maranya. Absolutely. Shazam. Possibly with two Z's. Yes, it had the two Z's. It was the two Z's.
And then Jason says, Shazam. Someone asked me at work about the cartoon and all those heroes. My mind blanked on that particular character. Knowing they're doing comics based on them, we were talking one's not yet done. I don't know if I've ever seen a comic on that. Have you?
On Shazam?
Yeah.
Not Shazam himself, just a solo mag, but they did the Gold Key Hanna-Barbera TV superhero run, which was about, I think, 7 issues, which was pretty cool. And they would feature a story of him in there. I don't think when they did the, what was it, Future World or whatever series that was out, I don't think Shazam was part of that. But with the success, hopefully, of Space Ghost, Herculoids, Johnny Quest, those series that are running now through, I believe, Dynamite. I think Dynamite's one doing them.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the Space Ghost one for sure. Johnny Quest isn't holding it up for me though, but
yeah, hopefully with that success, they bring back some of the other ones like Birdman. You know, you gotta bring back Birdman.
I just remember they did those Adult Swim ones, and it was Birdman, Attorney at Law. You didn't like those? Oh.
That's it. My mom says I can't be friends with you no more.
All right, I'll see my way out the door.
Yeah, no, I was not a fan of Space Ghost Coast to Coast. And the Harvey Birdman one, I parts of it, I will admit, I did find funny when they would bring back older characters that, you know, and they'd have them be in court for something. I did find that a little bit funny, but seeing him in a suit and stuff, it's like, no, don't do that to Ray Randall. Come on. All right, let's see what else is going on in the peanut gallery. Let's see. Jason is saying, and yes, I've been stubbornly refusing to Google it, he says. Well, that's all right. You got a question, you just pose it on here, and I'm sure Maranya will get right on that because she's got the wisdom.
And it's a morning, everyone, from the Diabetic Superman. Good
Hey,
morning.
DS, how you doing, man? Cool beats. And Jason says, good morning, DS.
And the Jackson Roy Kirk, that's how you like to say it. I thought it was Shazam with the knee, with the knee. Okay, knee, like the don't
get me started.
Don't get me going on my shrubberies.
We are the knights who say knee. Oh, it's a sad day when. I love Monty Python, man. I just love Monty Python.
Yeah.
Jason says, yeah, only 3 times for Cool Beans. See, we need that kind of. It's much more, I believe. Yeah, I'm sure it's probably
it's much more now.
Yeah, it's probably in the double digits now.
And the Jackson Roy Kirk says, and
yeah, meaning the N at the end of Shazam, not Shazam. So,
or not Shazam.
Yeah. And Maranya says, you are correct, Jackson. It was Shazam. Yes, yes, yes. Classic.
And Maranya also says, good morning, DS and Shadow.
Yes, good morning to you both. Jason says, see Dr. Silver Age retelling me Hanna-Barbera cartoons. This is why I tune in. That's my wheelhouse, man. That's how they actually introduced me to comics, was because I saw these superheroes, the Hanna-Barbera superheroes, on TV, and that I just liked the idea. Oh, good versus bad, and the good guys win. Yay, And
for me, it was more the Super Friends, that TV show back in the day, and I ended up making characters for that show. There's a few of them that were only on there before and then they came into comic books afterwards.
Yep. Yeah, the Super Friends, man, that was such a big deal for, I think, for us comic fans and superhero fans and stuff, because those Hanna-Barbera superhero cartoons, they went from 66, 67, and 68, and then in 69 they disappeared because the Parent Teachers Association thought they were too violent for kids to handle and stuff. So they removed them all. So there was no superheroes from 69 through, like, what was it, 70? Was it 72 that the Super Friends started?
I think maybe 73, 72.
Yeah, somewhere in there. So it was like 3 to 4 years. There was a drought with no superheroes. No really classic superheroes on Saturday morning. And I was starving, man.
And then the ones that they did, they just showed reruns pretty much of them for a few years. And that was before they brought in. So who were the first two? It was before they brought in the Wonder Twins, and it was the guy and the dog, and I don't know.
Yeah, Wendy and Marvin.
Okay, yeah.
And Wonder Dog.
Wonder Dog.
Yeah, Wendy, Marvin, and Wonder Dog. Cool. All right. And the Jackson Roykirk says, oops, Maranya can't read today. He says he can't.
And Maranya says, no worries, Jackson. My hypoglycemia is especially contagious this morning.
I have a lot of that myself, Maranya. Man, I'm telling you, sometimes when I'm trying to do some writing and stuff, my fingers just fumble. My fingers are too fat for the keys on my laptop. I have to plug in a regular size keyboard because I can't do it. And look what she's got. She's got the pause line down. You know what that means, Andrew?
I think that means I'm up. Uh-oh.
You got it, brother. Put you
right.
up there solo.
Well, get me going solo.
Hold on.
Or you.
Nope. We're going to put you up solo. There we go.
All right. I thought I'll put these over here. We have one at a time. I thought I'd start. It is October. So I have some Halloween magazines to show.
Oh, cool.
Or graphic novels or whatever you want to call them. This is from First Comics. This is The Demon Knight. So I'm a huge fan of John Ostrander. And this is one for Grimjack. That's Grimjack right there.
I remember him from the 80s.
Yeah. And then I have Dracula Lives #1.
Oh, wow. Nice.
This is I came, when I was probably in my 20s, I came across a whole bunch of horror magazines and old Vampirellas and all kinds of stuff.
Oh,
And I believe this is the first, like, Freddy Krueger in a, well, this isn't a comic book, but he's drawn that way. Freddy Krueger's A Nightmare on Elm Street #1 shot.
Oh, wow.
And then I got, this has some great Bernie Wrightson art. This is The Haunt of Horror
Oh,
#2.
man, I can remember seeing those on the newsstand.
And you kind of have to go, this is what else is more Halloween than a little John Constantine? This is Hellblazer Rise and Fall #1.
Ah, neat.
And I love the art on this. This is Rise and Fall #2.
And those are like graphic novel style?
Yeah,
Oh,
definitely.
wow.
They're thicker.
I've never seen those. The Hellblazer ones.
These are from Black Label. Yeah, they came out, I think they came out about during COVID or before COVID. And this is the final issue, #3. That skull cover is amazing.
Yeah.
Well, there, I don't know. Let's see. And then how can you do this without putting the greatest of all time? Marvel Preview presents Blade,
wow.
the Vampire Slayer, in his 70s outfit.
Yeah, very nice.
And then let's see here. This is Marvel Preview presents #8, The Legion of Monsters.
Oh, great.
And then, of course, you got to go with #12, which is a beautiful Lilith. I think this might be her first cover. I'm not sure.
Oh, maybe. Neat.
Dracula's daughter. And then this I just had to pick up because I'm just such a fan of H.P. Lovecraft. But this is like Miskatonic, Even Death May Die one shot.
Wow.
And a little Cthulhu right there.
Now, when did that one come out?
It's more recent, I'd say within the past 5 years.
Ah, because I've never seen it.
Have you ever heard of Aftershock Comics?
No.
Yeah, I think they were a small publisher, and I think their big release was the week before COVID shut down everything. So I don't think they lasted too long.
Oh,
Too bad for them. And then let's see here. We got a little Monsters Unleashed here. I'm not sure the issue, but I just love the.
Oh, the Simon Goth. No, that's Frankenstein, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Frankenstein on the cover.
Looked like Simon Goth for a second there.
Oh, wait a second. Here's Simon Garth and got Tales of the Zombie.
Yeah, there we go.
You know, right here, Night of the Walking Dead.
Yeah.
And then just a few more. This came out this week, and this is I have them say I love Daniel Warren Johnson. I don't know if you know who he is. He's been doing like the Transformers series, but this is his horror for the Satanic Panic. This is his cover for it.
Oh, I'm not familiar with that.
Well, I mean, this is Plastic Man on the cover, and it looks like he's melting everybody.
Oh my goodness.
And I think I already showed you this, but just to make you jealous again.
Ah, I know.
Hot Wheels #6.
Yeah. Someday I'm gonna get just one. I just want just one of those books for that series, but they've always eluded me, man.
And then I had these out recently, so just finish it up with.
Oh,
this
yeah.
is the 9/11 issue
Yes.
of Amazing Spider-Man. This is a So this is bone number 38. This cover is by Frank Miller, though. They're usually almost all by Jeff Smith, but for issue 38, he did one with Frank Miller, and he did another one with the painter. Crap, I can't remember. Anyway, and then to end this right here, we got a
nice.
little barbarian going on.
Yeah, number 1. Very
And
nice.
that's it for this pile.
Very nice. Thank you for showing those, man. Very nice. All right, and here's the line. Thank you so much, Maranya, for keeping me in line. All right, here we go.
And the Jackson Roy Kirk says, Herculoids, there's a medicine for that.
Oh, no.
Well, you could say it's preparation H, right, for Herculoids.
Oh, man.
And Jason says, just back from the line, we can report Wally West is the best Flash. I agree with you, Jason, just so you know.
Oh, they're tag teaming up against me here. Where's my Barry Allen crew? Where are you guys?
Well, Wally was the one I started reading Flash after Crisis, so Wally was my Flash.
Oh, well, I won't hold it against you.
And DDS says he's doing good. Glad to hear it, sir.
Yes, awesome. Thank you.
And the Jackson Roy Kirk says, Apache Chief talking to Harry Birdman, attorney at large. I can no longer grow large. Man, that was his one power.
He had one thing.
Apache Chief was one of those that was invented for the TV show.
Yeah. What did he say? Enoch truck. Enoch truck. Classic stuff.
And Werewolf says, hot potato, hot potato.
There we go. Yeah, that was the alternative to my Cool Beans. The week we were taking a break from Cool Beans, it was hot potato, hot potato. I always think of that Wiggles song. I don't know if you're familiar with the Wiggles, but my kids used to watch them when they were real tiny, and that they used to sing this song, hot potato, hot potato.
Oh, so like my kids, I went with my mom and took both of my two oldest with me. We went to go see Barney live, and opening for them was the Wiggles.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, the Wiggles.
And Jason says, I didn't expect that. No one expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Nobody expects this Spanish Inquisition.
Nobody ever does.
Oh, don't get me going on Monty Python. We'll be here all day.
A fun fact, from what I understand, Warner Brothers owns all the rights to the Hanna-Barbera cartoons. That might be now, and that makes sense because they've been doing them in DC books.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. Oh, cool. I did not know that. Thank you, Maranya.
And Mariah said, Jackson, my innocent eyes and ears for what that gets read. And Jason goes, if that is right, Maranya, we could get a Hanna-Barbera superheroes in DC crossover. I'm pretty sure they have, because we've seen the Scooby-Doo's been a lot in. They did a Scooby-Doo team-up series a few years ago for a long time. So,
and I think they did also. DC did a crossover at one time with Hanna-Barbera heroes, because I know there was like a Green Lantern Space Ghost one.
I have one that actually is, gets money because it was written by Tom King, is the Batman Porky Pig one.
Really?
Yeah.
Who'd have thunk it? Who'd have thunk it?
And Werewolf goes, I have always struggled with the animated superhero shows. I prefer to use my imagination as to how everyone moves.
There you go.
I prefer how they talk. They talk in my head differently, for sure.
See, for me, those Hanna-Barbera cartoons, the heroes always had those very macho voices. So when I picture when I'm reading a comic book, a lot of times I'm hearing those type of voices, like the guy who did Mytor, and the guy who did Birdman. It's just great voices, man.
And Maranya goes, we have some crossovers between the two, Jackson. The Super Sons and Blue Falcon and Dynamite crossover was especially good and a tearjerker in spots. I remember that one as well.
Speaking of Blue Falcon and Dynamite, they what was it, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago? I think they put out a new series.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. I haven't read it yet, but the artwork looked really good. So I'm psyched
They also put out a new Twilight Zone one.
I just saw somebody had that on one of their channels, and I said, "Oh man," because that's my favorite show is Twilight Zone, and it's like I didn't know that was coming out, so now I gotta try and get to the shop to buy it. Hopefully, get a issue of that because I'd love to read that.
And Maranya says, "Oops, I meant Jason." And the Jackson Roy Kirk says, stop imagining how I move, Hobbs.
Oh man.
And Jason says, I never got to read those, Maranya. Sounds cool though. And Werewolf's laughing with Jackson. And the Jackson Roy Kirk says, Marvel Mags, yes. Thank you.
Yeah.
And Jason says, how did he know you were imagining him, Werewolf? He was imagining right back. And Werewolf goes, I was thinking like John Travolta, Jackson, but now I'm thinking in animated form. We imagine each other's imaginations, Jason, or something like that. Says the Werewolf. And Jason says, Triple P, if you like Lovecraft inspired, please look up Cthulhu Invades, Oz, Wonderland, etc. by Orange Cone. I'll have to look into that. Thank you.
Cool beans.
And Jason says, Werewolf, great minds think alike. They say, right? Question mark. And the Jackson Royker says, Conan #1, excited question.
Yeah, very nice. Very nice.
And Werewolf says, I think Jackson's is greater than mine, Jason. I mean, he has had 5 wives.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Whoa. Get a little personal here.
Oh no.
Triple C. Tempest from Mars says he notices I have that issue of Werewolf on your shelf. Do you have many of that? A Warrior on the shelf.
Yeah.
There's many of that series. No, I do not. I just recently got this Warrior #1. It's really beat up. Do you know what Warrior #1 is?
That's one of those. Wasn't it? Didn't it come from like the British stuff, like the Rogue Trooper and
Right. So this is Warrior #1. I'll just take it out. It's a beat up copy.
Yes.
But it's this is the first time V for Vendetta by Alan Moore. This is the first appearance of V for Vendetta. And it's also when Alan Moore started reworked Marvel Man into Miracle Man. This is where Miracle Man started, which was an Alan Moore superhero deconstruction of a superhero, I should say, which is something Alan Moore is pretty famous for doing a lot of. I just bought this last week or 2 weeks ago. I went to a little show.
Very cool.
And the D Jackson Roy Kirk says, Barry Allen.
There we go, Jackson.
I go with the WW Wally West.
Oh.
And Tempest says triple P, not tripe P. I don't know. Could you tell what a tripe P is? Because it would just be in the water and
You never know.
the werewolf says, drink a pint of water for those hiccups, Jackson.
Oh man, oh man. Oh.
And the DS says Barry is the best. I'm sure.
Hey!
But Barry's not even the original Flash, so he's the second.
Well, he's the first on this earth.
the DC started in not the real Earth. I don't know.
Jay, he's on that other Earth. You know, he's got his own planet. So him and who was it? Somebody else had mentioned. I think it was Jeff from Comic Curator 68 or 88, 68, and he brought up the fact to me that don't forget Johnny Quick was also on that Earth with Jay Garrick. So they got two on their own over there. But on this Earth, Barry Allen's the man.
And Maranya says, "How much did Rod pay you to say that, Jackson?"
Don't say nothing, Jackson.
$2.
I want my $2.
Right? That movie's awesome. I love that
It
movie.
is. It's a classic. Love
Chases him up the mountain. Give me my $2.
it. Better off dead.
Yeah.
Love it.
Jason says 5 wives kind of proves not being smart enough to avoid divorces. But it was probably 5 times the best money he ever spent.
Oh, ouch. Oh, man.
And Jason Wally is the best. Jay is second best. Ooh, I kind of think Barry Allen. He grew on me because of that TV show. But I did like the WB Flash show. I liked Barry Allen in that.
Did you ever watch the first Flash TV series they did?
Oh yeah, I did. It didn't last long enough though.
No. But
It
man, I was
didn't even
so
last a
excited.
season.
I was so excited when they announced that that was going to be on TV and the TV guide and stuff. I was like, "Oh man," because I had already seen the Hulk, come to life, which was my favorite Marvel guy. So now I get to see Barry Allen come to life in the TV show. So I like that. But I did like the secondary show. That was pretty good.
I liked it. I liked it a lot more than the Arrow show.
You didn't like the Arrow show? I kind of like that one too.
Arrow I liked only when they were doing the flashbacks with not Deadshot. Oh crap! Why am I drawing a blank here? The criminal when he was on the island and how he became basically Arrow.
Yeah.
Wilson.
Deathstroke.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm like Slade. I can remember his name, but couldn't remember his character name.
I really liked most of those shows. The Legends.
Legends of Tomorrow was amazing.
Yeah, I really enjoyed all those.
I really enjoyed that because that was totally original idea.
Yeah. So that was pretty cool. So, but Jason, he's sticking by Wally. You got to stick to your guns, Jason.
Rod doesn't think we're here all day anyways. And Maranya says, not even renting that about you, Jackson. It's more like purple face, or is that monster face?
I think that's a monster.
And the angelic Jackson Riker.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. Tom King wrote Batman teaming up with Elmer Fudd, not Porky Pig.
Ah, okay. Batman and Elmer Fudd.
And Jason says, I have some of those Looney Tunes DC crossovers, but I didn't remember the old superheroes from the cartoon crossing over.
Yeah, I know there was a Green Lantern Space Ghost one because I made sure to go out and get that one. So, and I'm trying to think.
The Super Sons one was there. Trying to think. They did like two different releases of it, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
They did the original ones that had like Elmer Fudd, and then they did ones a little late, like a couple months later. They did it again because it sold well.
There's Maranya. She's laying down the link right there. So if you want to know any more about DC meets Looney Tunes, there you go. She's on it, man. She is on it.
She's on her game.
Thank you, Maranya.
Wally is the best Kid Flash.
I haven't played it on here, but I played it for Jason. That I did write a song because he's wrote a couple of songs about how Wally West is the favorite, is the best, and I did one of Barry Allen called Barry Allen's the Man, and that's one of the lines as I put it. Wally was he was Kid Flash, but he's not the Flash. I got to play it on here sometime, but I want to put together a little montage video before I do. But I'm gonna play it on here.
And then
here we go
again.
Yeah,
the DC and Barbaric crossovers.
Yes, cool beans. Thank you for that, Maranya, as well. Yeah, those were I really got into those. I'm not so much. I was a fan as a kid watching the funny animal cartoons and stuff like that. Got into all that stuff, but in comics, for some reason, it doesn't translate well for me. Mm-hmm. So I always stuck with the superhero ones. But there we go.
And Werewolf says $2 is what Jackson spends on a night out with his wives. That's why he has so many.
Oh,
they just dig it at each other.
Wow. Oh, ouch. Shots fired.
There you go. DS says Flash and Speed Buggy.
Chicka-ba-ba, chicka-ba. Oh, wait, that might have been Wheelie and the Chopper Bunch. I'm not sure. Chicka-ba, chicka-ba, chicka-ba.
And Werewolf says Jay Garrick is the best Flash. He has a hat that he could eat his dinner out of. Economical and smart.
Oh boy, that's hard to argue that point. Oh,
it really is.
Very good, Werewolf. Very good point.
Well, I think Jay Garrick he looks more like how like Hermes looks, right, from the Greek gods.
Yes. So, all right, Maranya's laying down the pause line once again. So we're going to show some books. I'm going to start off with the AOK, the awesome AOK from Eric K. So hold on, let me get set up here. There we go. All righty. Yes, thank you so much, Eric. I appreciate this great stuff. Oh my gosh, I couldn't believe it. This is cool. I left that on there. So, but he sent me a big package of Tomorrow's stuff, which is fantastic. I mean, you guys all know how we feel about Tomorrow's stuff here on CBM. So we love that stuff. And so he sent me a bunch of books that he sent me here. Awesome stuff. Here we go. We got back issue number 57. And it's got the birth of DC's Vertigo imprint stories in there. In-depth interview with former DC Comics president Jeanette Kahn. It's just, these things are chock full of information and great articles.
Back issues, yeah.
Yeah. So I am really, really psyched to dig into these. I'm hoping November 17th. That's the date for my cataract surgery. And hopefully after that, I'll be able to see again decently. So
I hope
everybody keep your fingers crossed.
Fingers are crossed for you, buddy.
All righty. Here's another back issue. This is number 64. and it's got Green Lantern, Green Arrow, and Black Canary. It's also got a backup feature about whatever happened to Metamorpho and stuff like that. Great stuff. All these backup features.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh yeah. There isn't too much that's done by Tomorrows that is bad. I can't think of anything. So here's back issue number 108, special Aquaman issue, the pre-crisis and post-crisis Aquaman. Ah, cool. Aquaman, he doesn't get enough love.
No, he doesn't. He controls 3/4 of the earth right now.
I know. This is another cool one I like here. This is number 123, back issue, superhero romance issue. Great cover by Dave Gibbons, it looks like.
Oh, that looks awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
Little star sapphire and
Yeah.
Green Lantern.
So
my Green Lantern isn't Hal Jordan.
what's that?
My Green Lantern is not Hal Jordan.
That's it. You're off the show. Goodbye. Click. This is issue back.
Kyle Rayner.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I would have had more respect for you if you said Alan Scott. Kyle Rayner. Oh. But this is back issue number 127. Great cover. I wish I had this on a movie poster or something. Look at that. Sergeant Rock.
Is that by Joe Kubert?
Let's see. No,
Maybe
Brian Boland.
Okay.
So, but doggone, it's so reminiscent of him.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that is just a great cover. And it's got let's see, the stories on Hulk Foe, Thunderbolt Ross, the series The Nam by Marvel, War is Hell by Marvel, the Nth Man, the Ultimate Ninja, and Beetle Bailey comic books. So
I just got that the Nam Omnibus, which collects like the first 44 issues of the Nam.
Wow. It went 44 issues?
It went more than that.
Holy cow. I did not know that. I thought it only went maybe 20 issues. Wow. I think I've only got like 1 or 2 issues of it because I think the Avengers showed up in one, or Cap, Iron Man, and Thor, I think, showed up in one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And that's the only reason I had
that was taken out of the omnibus.
What?
Because one person wrote all of them, and then they wanted to put in, like, they did some issues with the Punisher, and then they did one with that, and he refused to write them, and so another person stepped in and wrote those issues because he was telling the story of his time in Nam, basically.
Oh, okay.
Through different characters.
So you didn't want to, wouldn't have fit in exactly. So,
No.
All right, we got back issue number 136. I like this cover because it's it's reminiscent. The cover to me is reminiscent of some of the magazines you used to see back in the day. Excuse me. So here.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it's just neat.
I love Howard the Duck. And Friday Foster. Nice.
I have exactly 1 Howard the Duck book in my collection.
Really? I have them all.
Well, I have the.
I almost brought out for the magazines. I almost brought the run of Howard the Duck magazines to show.
Well, should have brought them up. And this here is back issue number 95. Not ready for primetime heroes. There's my man Metamorpho right there.
When you read it off, I was thinking of Saturday Night Live. The not ready for prime time. Oh, I love Metamorpho. Cool.
Yeah, Metamorpho, man. I love him. And then he sent me these two magazines. One is a Retro Fan, which I love. I always love to read the articles that they do on the vintage animation.
Oh,
So this one
that's
is about
pretty cool.
Popeye.
Rest in peace, Jack Ritter and Suzanne Summers.
Yeah, holy mackerel! Yeah, the only one left is Joyce DeWitt now, right?
Yep.
Holy cow!
There's
And
another
then
one.
he also sent me Alter Ego with a cool Superman Shazam cover here. This
then
is
Shazam.
number 98.
Nice.
Yeah. Some great reading. Cool. So thank you so much, Eric. Appreciate that. He sent me one more piece I want to show. And it's called a magazine called Texas Monthly. Let's show the cover, but he's got a little note on here. And he's got a little note that points up here. The reason he sent this to me was because it's got an
My
article
eyes are down there.
on the last Von Erich from the Von Erich
Ooh.
wrestling family.
Mhm.
So Eric is a big wrestling fan, and he knows I'm a big wrestling fan. And we've talked a lot about the old days, the territory days, and how we miss them. So I used to watch World Class Championship Wrestling with the Von Erichs, and so he sent me this with a great article in here. The last Von Erich, which is Kevin Von Erich. He's the last one. Unfortunately, it was a very tragic family. Several of them took their lives. And
Have you seen the movie?
no, I have not seen the movie yet.
You should.
And I want to see it. I just can't find it. So is it on YouTube?
No, it's not on YouTube.
No.
I can let you know in a minute.
Yeah, I'll have to, because I think it was on demand, and then they wanted some ungodly amount they want like $20, $25 for a movie first run on demand, and it's just
really?
yeah, it's crazy, and like no, I can't do that. So I try to wait them out. Well, I waited and waited and waited. Usually within a month to 2 months, they put it down so that you can rent them for like $5. Okay, I can deal with $5, but I never saw it on there for renting for $5. So
You need to be able to access HBO Max to see it.
So another streaming service, right?
Yeah, but I mean it's $5 on Google TV.
On Google, I don't have that. So any of these streaming services is the only streaming service I have. Do I even have one? I have what is it? Not Paramount, Peacock. I have Peacock because of the WWE. For a while, they had the WWE pay-per-views on there, but now all those went to
Netflix.
ESPN.
Right? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like it says here you can rent the Iron. It's called the Iron Claw, and you can rent it for $5 on YouTube. If you choose to.
Yeah. I should go and see if I could just pick it up at the Walmart or something. Maybe they still have copies of it. So.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know if it
All
was
right. I'm gonna show some more comics here. I got let's see, I got a stack of Charlton we're gonna show here. Sarge Steele. So here we go with Sarge Steele. This is number 2, I believe. Yep, number 2. I don't know where my number 1 is. I must have taken it out somewhere. But there is number 2. And if it's number 2, then you've got to have 2. It's a rule.
Okay.
And here is number. What? Why are these so out of order? All right, this is number 4. I got to get my stuff all organized, man. You guys have heard me say it for forever, but I just.
That's one thing with moving was helped me to get everything a bit more organized.
Here is number 5.
Ivan Chunk.
And this is number 6.
Sarge Steel Special Agent.
That's it. Special Agent. And this is number 7.
Nice.
The Day They Killed Sarge Steel. You know, when DC bought the rights to the Charlton superheroes and whatnot, I believe Sarge Steel was part of that package as well. But you don't see him used to. I think he's only been used a couple of times. Here's number 8.
Yeah, I think he was in the Crisis event for like a minute.
Yep, exactly. So I'm surprised they don't use him. Here is number 9, where they changed the name to Secret Agent. Secret Agent. Secret Agent Man. And here is number 10. I believe this is the last issue of this run. So some of that. And let's see. We got a couple more of the strange suspense stories. This is number 61.
Nice.
Yeah, these are fun reads. Here is number 63.
Mm-hmm.
That tree's bark is worse than its bite, though. Good night, folks. Thanks for coming. I'm here all week. This is number 64.
Anna's doll.
Yeah.
Ooh, what a horrible doll.
And number 67.
Nice.
The Time Turner. All righty. So, all right, let's get back together here. There we go. And I'll find the line. There we go. Thank you so much, Maranya, as always. Appreciate it more than you know. All right. We got Jason Nutter, and he's saying however, Triple P, the CW Flash show is much more Wally's powers and enemies than Barry's.
Agree.
And Jason also says, and Werewolf Jay can use his helmet as a tambourine. Jason also says speed metal music. There you go. Well, by lunchtime, he says, I would get tinnitus, Jason. So not for me. Laughing out loud. Hey, there we go. We got the Jackson Roy Kirk. He
didn't like my Kyle Wright comment.
He's championing the right guy right there. Hal Jordan. There you go. Cool beans. Jason says, well, you can be the singer. Howl your heart out, he says. And Werewolf says, someone burp Jackson. And Jason says, Kyle Rayner, Guy Gardner, Gnort, or Nort, however you say it, the Hal Jackson. Oh, man. Guy Gardner, it's not bad. I like the character, but Kyle Rayner, does it get any more bland than Kyle Rayner?
There's a whole term from his comics.
Yeah.
Did you ever hear fridging somebody?
Yes.
That comes from Green Lantern when Kyle Rayner.
Yeah. I didn't bring that up because I didn't want anybody to think I was thinking too ill of Kyle, but hey,
I don't want you to get YouTube in trouble, so I won't bring up exactly how, but you can look it up if you wish to know.
Yes. Werewolf by lunchtime says Howlin' Wolf. Wait, that's already taken. And Jason says, oh shoot, forgot to put Kilowog over Hal too. Oh boy,
150%.
Yeah, he's just piling it. If he says Sinestro over him, oh, then I'm really in trouble. And Jason says, Howlin' werewolf. And Jason says, love Howard the Duck. Boy, that's it. You guys are, I can't play with you. I can't talk to you guys. No, I'm gone. I'm out of here. And Werewolf by Lunchtime says, the Moors, Jason. Grrr. And the Jackson Roykirk says, the Moors, the merrier. Jason says, Moors singing remind Rod of the song Tomorrow. Oh, I love that song by the Kingston Trio, because that's the first one I heard. But Jason introduced me to the Muppets version of that, and I love that just as much. So very cool. And by the way, Jason, I did get to see the Muppet Christmas Family special.
And the Otter jug band.
This was just a. I don't think it was the jug band. That was a TV special, I think. But this was the family Christmas special where they go to Fozzie Bear's mom's house to stay with her and stuff. It was great. I
don't think I've ever seen that one.
Me and the missus enjoyed it. Yeah, Jason got me interested because he knows I love the Muppets. My favorite Muppet movie is the Christmas Carol, a Muppet Christmas Carol.
Yeah,
light the lamp, not the rat. Light the lamp, not the rat. So, Werewolf by Lunchtime says, not when I'm around, Jackson. Never leave the slaughtered lamb. Jason says, you have Google TV, Rod. You can sign into it using your YouTube account usually. Oh, I did not know that. Is that free to everybody, Google TV?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Oh, I'll have to look into that. See, I'm not getting my money's worth out of my internet. Werewolf by Lunchtime says, always remember, I'm English and you're American. I'm a werewolf. You ain't. Not going to end well. Jason says, I am number 4. Underrated movie.
I am number 4 was a good movie.
And I was going to say, is that a movie? I don't think I've ever heard of it. Is it a scary one or what is it?
I'm trying to remember it exactly. It's superhero-ish.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll have to look that up. Jason, you leave me hanging there. I want to know more. And Robert Harrison, a neighbor to the north. How you doing, Robert? Great to have you with us, my friend. He says, anyone buy any comics from Canada lately?
Aren't they printed there?
I have not bought any yet from Canada in quite a while. So, why? What's going on up there, Robert? You got to let us know. You got to give us the news, the scoop from the Toronto area. What's going on? Hey, and Captain Strangelove. Hey, Hans. How you doing, man? The man responsible for Dr. Silver Age. Captain Strangelove. Yes, sir. He was the first one I ever saw on YouTube doing a video about his house, doing a house tour of his place, and I was just mesmerized. That was just such a magical thing. I'm like, holy cow, we could be brothers almost, So he says, I love those strange suspense stories from Galton. Oh, cool beans. Great to have you with us, Captain. Awesome. A legend. And Maranya says, hey there, Robert and Hans, saying hello. Jason says, what? Kyle Rayner is the best, Rod. No. Kyle Rayner.
He was much more he was so creative with what he did with the ring. Blows Hal Jordan away.
This is where Kyle Rayner ranks. I'll take Wally West over Kyle Rayner. That's how bad Kyle Rayner was. Get out of here with Kyle Rayner. Ryan says, hot take. Guy Gardner was best as a Red Lantern or when Batman 1 punched him. Yes, that was classic. That was great. The one punch was awesome. I'm hoping they do that in the movie somewhere, in a movie somewhere, because that they got to have that confrontation.
They didn't do it in the Superman movie that came out recently.
No, but they're going to do I think Batman and Superman are going to be in the next one. I think. I think I read somewhere that they were going to be in there together. And if they bring back Guy Gardner, you got to do it. You got to do it. The one punch. Jason says Hal is the boring one. Oh, man.
I agree.
Oh, man, you're killing me. You're killing me.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Robert says, hi there, Maranya. And Maranya says, Kyle's girlfriend was fridged. Yes. Yes. Werewolf by Lunchtime says, that's cold, Maranya. Well played, sir. And Captain Strangelife's Hans, he says, darn, push the wrong key. I was trying to type Charlton comics and their whole line of mystery suspense ghost comics. Big howdy to everyone, and howdy to you, sir. Great to see you once again.
I have quite a few of those ghost comics from Charlton. And the old Dells and stuff. I love them. Yeah, cool. And they're great stories, and the art is great. You really can't go wrong. I got another bunch to show here later on, so we'll show some more of that. Hans, I hope you and the missus are doing well. I hope you're both well into your recoveries. So hopefully everything is going well, my friend. We want to update. How you doing? So Jason says Muppet Family Christmas, the greatest Christmas special. There you go. Yeah, that was pretty good. Me and the missus we watched it and had a ball with it. A lot of fun. So thank you for telling me about that, because that was awesome. Jason also says, so which was better, Rod? Muppet Family Christmas or Christmas? Well, for me, it's Christmas Carol. I just love the Christmas Carol story. But the Family Christmas show, certainly up there with the Muppets, because I love the Muppets. I love the Muppets. So it's like, I don't know, it's like pizza or ice cream, you know? Yeah, some might not taste the same as others, but who cares? It's still pizza and ice cream. It's still good. So, yeah, I still love them both. But if I had to choose with a gun to my head, Christmas Carol, just because I just love that one. I got to go with Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas. I remember that. I do remember that, Emmett Otter. Oh, Sleepy, how you doing, Damien? Yowza. Great to have you with us, man. All the way from the West Coast. He says, yowza, yowza, yowza. Great to have you with us, Damien. Hope all is going well. He said, and Under the Cowl of MS is with us as well. Hey, Under, how you doing, man? He says, good morning, everyone, and good morning to you, sir. Hope you're doing well as well. And Werewolf by Lunchtime says, hey, yawny dude. Oh. And Damien says, Shannon looks different. Yes, we have my facial hair. We have the one and only Triple P with us this morning, so he's filling in. So great to have him here with us, and great to have you with us. And Jason says, I Am Number 4 is definitely superhero-ish, but it comes from aliens with powers living on Earth. You will love it, Rod. So it's a movie. Yes. It's definitely, okay. I've got to hunt that down, because I'm now you guys got me interested. It piqued my curiosity. So Sleepy says, hi, howling lunchtime wolf. And the Jackson Rourke says, Sleepy. Maranya says, hey there, Damien and Millie. And Robert Harrison says, Trump put a tariff on eBay, sent parcels to the U.S. Really? Ah, man. That's a bummer. Yeah, I don't want anything that's going to cost more money. No. I don't want things to cost more money. Don't have enough as it is. Diabetic Superman says, we can tell who read Flash and Green Lantern books in the 90s. There you go. 2 thumbs and read the books in the 90s. There you go. The Jackson Rourke says, calm down, Rod, calm down. Think of cool beans. Cool beans. Rod, when I went to the grocery store this morning, I picked up a nice can of baked beans, thinking of you. Oh, there we go. Baked beans. Gotta have some cool beans. I'll eat them. I am one of us says, where is Scotty? Yeah, that's right. Scotty Z is not here today. Scotty doesn't know.
I do not know. He might be down the beach today. Probably just enjoying the sunshine on the beach. So hopefully he'll be back. Jason says, hot take, Maranya. Guy Gardner was beat as, I think he might mean best as warrior. But
Guy
he could
Gardner
mean,
warrior.
yeah, he could mean he was beat on or beat up as warrior. I don't know. I think he means best, though. Robert Harrison says, it will cost you Americans more money. Yeah. Unfortunately, everything costs more money nowadays, man. And Sleepy says, hi, Jackson. Millie says, meow to you, Maranya. Cool beans.
Cool.
And Werewolf by lunchtime says, hot potato, hot potato, hot potato, hot potato. And Jason says, Emmett Otter is awesome, too. There you go. Hey, and Crazy Hungarian Joe. How you doing, Joe? He says, howdy, y'all, and howdy to you, sir. Hope all is going well. I haven't had a chance to watch the show from last night, but I am going to be checking it out. I think it's going to be this afternoon. If not, it will be tomorrow afternoon. So I'll be checking it out. If you get a chance, don't forget to check out Crazy Hungarian Joe live Friday nights on his YouTube channel. So cool. And Jason says, it's crazy. There are 5 different Muppet Christmas-related specials.
Wow.
They're all cool.
I don't think I've seen them all.
They're
I've seen Muppet Treasure Island. Have you?
You know what? I don't think I have, actually.
No?
I don't think I have. Yeah, I don't think I have. There was something I was going to say on the... I can't remember what it was. It's gone. It died of loneliness in my brain. Brian says, howdy to Hungarian. And Werewolf says, hey, Joe. And Crazy Hungarian says, hey to Werewolf. He also says hello to Maranya. And Maranya's laid down another line, so that means you're up. You're up, Andrew.
Okay.
Here we go.
Here we go again.
Boom. Boom. All you.
All right. Move the stack up. So I put the majority of this together because Shannon likes to collect the picture frame comics, so I thought I'd show off some of my more obscure ones that I've gotten.
Awesome.
This first one isn't one, though. It's from before, but this is Little Kids number 2.
You know,
And
that's,
you
you don't
notice how they
see
spell L-I''L. So is it Little Kids? Lil. I don't know.
You don't see those hardly at all.
But I've got Little Kids number 4. So this
Oh, there you go.
is the frame comics I'm talking about. I'm trying to collect them all.
Yeah.
Got to get them all.
I got to get them all.
And I don't have all of these yet. This is number 6. Loaded with laughs for lads and lasses.
Very neat.
Here's Little Kids number 8. They just, I don't know. I think the style of comic books from this era was just, I love the way the frames work on all of them. And here's number 9.
And you're not too far away from having them all, are you?
Nope. That's one of the runs I don't have all of yet. And then this one here is a one-shot. But it's really hard to find, which is Lil Pals, which is all anthropomorphic, something like that. All talking animals in it.
Talking animals.
So then again, back to a little bit of a Halloween thing. Marvel Spotlight number 2. The first Werewolf by Night.
Yes.
Not by lunchtime, but by night. Here it goes. Here is Marvel Spotlight number 3.
That's the one I got to get. That one there. Then I'll
Really?
have then I'll have the.
That's the one I probably found the most. Was number 3. But here's also number 4.
Very cool.
those aren't as rare as. So I have this complete run. So this is Millie the model with the not the complete run, but all the frame books. This is Millie the model. This is number 193.
Man, she run for a long time.
She sure did. This is 194. I'm putting them a little sideways because the lights and all that.
Now, did you find those were expensive or relatively inexpensive?
I picked up, except for 193, I went into a store and they had them all. So I bought them all. And they were, I mean, more than I would have thought I'd pay for them because they were like $5 or $6 a piece. I guess that's cheap. I guess this stuff, these Marvel, the I don't know, girl ones for teenage girls or whatever. These books are harder to find. So that's 195. And this one here has a nice blue cover, 196. Groovy Gals and Gags.
Nice.
And,
wow.
And they keep going. 197. So this is one of the ones that Marvel put out monthly. Because there's like, I think there's 11 of these. Which was all the months that they did these. 198. And 199. So that's all of the the picture frame ones from.
Very nice. That's cool.
And so we'll stick with that theme. We've got My Love number 14, a 25 center.
Oh, wow.
The Woodstock issue.
See, if it's a 25 center, I got to get that one. Because I'm trying to get all those square bound Marvels.
And this is number 17. I don't have all of these yet. I'm working on it. This is when a love story ends, these beautiful romance ones. And then My Love number 18. Love on the Rebound. As someone who's been divorced only 2 times, I'm not as many times as Mr. Roy Kirk. Never go for love on the rebound. It doesn't last. We switched from My Love to Our Love. This is issue number 17. Or Our Love Story, I should say. Our Love Story. And this one I'm also don't have all of yet. This is number 20.
Oh, that's neat. I love the colors in that.
The Game of Triangles. And when I took a break from comic books when I had my kids and everything for a little bit. I wasn't able to afford a lot of them. When I came back, I just started. I loved how in the 90s or in the 70s they had, all of these little short runs of obscure characters. So this is Red Wolf number 1.
Yes, sir.
And then it's also a picture frame comic. That's all I pulled out of I have the whole run, but I only pulled out these ones here. So Red Wolf number 2. The Masked Avenger of the Western Plains.
That was a weird series because they went from the Old West to, to
well, partway through I've read them. Partway through, like they killed him, which was a little odd. This is number 3. War of the Wolf Brothers. Like there's that Marvel spot. Like I showed the Werewolf by Night one is the Marvel Spotlight number 1. That one's just a one-timer of like a character of Red Wolf, and then when they started the series, they did a new one because they had killed him off at the end of that one. This is The Wrath of the Man Bear, issue number 4. And then there was a comic series called Spoof from Marvel, but there was only one that was a picture frame comic, and it's a little Archie Bunker on the cover of this one for number 2.
Brawl in the family.
Brawl in the family, right? But they got all the characters. And then we have Werewolf by Night number 1.
Nice.
Werewolf by Night number 2.
Great. Very cool.
Werewolf by Night number 3. And Werewolf by Night number 4.
Wow. Very
And then
nice.
when you first started your stuff, Rod, I ran into the other room because I just had to show you like to show off multiples.
It's a disease.
Okay. So I could show you other spots in here, but I have like prints from Bernie Wrightson. I love Bernie Wrightson. He was probably my favorite of any artist ever. So a friend of mine who's passed away, he had a huge collection that he came across, which was multiple issues. So I'm just going to show you Swamp Thing number 4, number 1. Swamp Thing number, hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh my gosh.
5,
Holy cow.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Wow.
and 11.
Unbelievable. Oh my gosh.
11 copies of just number 4. I have multiple copies of like 2, 3, 4, and 5.
That
And
might
they're-
be the most I've seen of one book. One copy, copies of one book. Oh my goodness.
They're actually like I was telling you off air or whatever. When I do shows, I sell some of his comics for his family, and I give them, like a good portion of the money. I take a little bit for setting up at the shows, grading them, pricing them, or whatever. But that's what he. So this was all in one collection, and it was just, and I can just show you if you don't mind me going a little longer.
No.
He had lots of them. So, I mean, they're all from the same era. This is Supergirl number 1, the Adventure Comics.
Yeah.
Adventure
Black
Comics.
Choices. Yeah.
Swamp Thing number 3. Number 3. And number 3. Number 3. This is number 6, I think. Yeah, 6. And then Luke Cage Hero for Hire 2 and 3.
Oh wow.
And I have more. I have more of all of those.
Oh my goodness. Holy cow.
So there was a YouTuber who was offering to pay like a certain percentage worth for high grade Swamp Things, and I'm thinking of contacting him to see if he was really serious that he wants multiples of all of these, because I have so many.
Holy cow. I guess so. Oh, woo. There we go. Bruins, baby.
And I'm done.
All right. Cool beans. Great books. All right. And thank you once again for the line, Maranya. Appreciate it. Keeping me on track here. And it doesn't take much for me to get lost these days. So,
Must have
all
got
right.
you.
Here we go, Andrew.
All right. I'm ready. And that's a Quentin Collins is here.
Hey, Quentin. How you doing, man? Thanks for stopping by, man.
And Werewolf says Scotty's in engineering performing miracles. Ooh. He must be down below the decks, the lower decks. And Jason says, just back from the line, Wally and Kyle over Barry and Hal. You and me both, Jason.
Oh. That hurts.
And
That hurts.
Mr. Harrison goes, are there too many comics being put out today?
I don't know.
Maybe for the amount of people who are actually buying them and reading them nowadays, there's a larger variety. But in terms of quantity, it's a fraction of what was done in the 70s, 80s, for sure.
Isn't that wild when you think about it? You go and look at those numbers of what the I can't think of what the word I'm looking for, but the amount of comics for like any given series, whether DC or Marvel, and you look at what they're doing now, and it just blows my mind that I guess it shouldn't because of all the other means of entertainment that are available to kids these days with video games and movies and whatever, you know. So
100%. They're not. It's hard to get kids into reading. I mean, when you could read on your tablet and just boop, 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 I mean, that's how most kids would read anything nowadays, or scroll up or down, or however you're doing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But there's nothing like you open up an old comic and you got that smell of the newsprint and brings back memories of my childhood.
I always thought it was part of it was, the accessibility of them. Comics were everywhere when I was a kid. All the convenience stores, grocery stores, drug stores, they all had comics. Now, recently, I've noticed that they over the summertime they started putting comics out in like Cumberland Farms.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they would for $2.98 you get a comic, a DC comic. And it was most of them were number ones, but I don't know if they were like second printings of number ones of
I'll have to go look at Cumberland Farms.
Yeah, definitely, because they're still out there. Because I just went to the store the other day and saw them. There. Once in a while, I'll go in and I'll pick one up and stuff. But it kind of was a throwback. You know, it's like, yeah, man, they used to have spinner racks in all these stores or magazine racks or whatever. And I wish they would do that more because maybe kids would choose that. Or maybe some kids can't afford video games or something, so they might gravitate to those for entertainment, and stuff.
Maybe, but they're so expensive now too. You're paying $5 a comic book.
Oh, that's a good point too. That's a good, 2 pennies and a dime. That's what I used to pay. 2 pennies and a dime. You could go to it was a big deal when like my grandmother or my parents would give me a quarter and I'd go to the Rexall drugstore, man. And because you knew I could get 2 comic books and a piece of penny candy, and penny candy back then, sometimes you could get 3 pieces for a penny.
Right.
So, I mean, that was heaven when you were a kid, and it's just, I wish kids nowadays could experience that type of feeling from that we had as kids growing up in those type of situations, those little mom and pop convenience stores, every neighborhood little store and stuff like that.
You'd have to give them like $15 to do that now.
I know. Yes, inflation.
Right.
There we go. Hey! Scotty,
guess who's back? And Scotty Z70 says, "I'm back."
How you doing, Scotty? Great to have you with us once again.
And then he says, "I went to the flea market this morning. Not a lot of bites."
Oh, well, it's too bad. Every trip can't be a great haul.
I don't know if it's different everywhere else, but in where I'm from, it's only flea markets are mainly on Sundays.
Yeah, there's indoor flea markets that are open during the week. Like there's one up here in Rochester, about 20 minutes, 30 minutes away.
But those are. I mean, there's not the people there selling it or whatever. That's just a complete store,
right? But it's people selling. They have a little booth and they'll set up their booth and that type of setup. But there used to be a great one up in Saco, Biddeford. It was an outdoor one, and it was Sundays. It was Saturdays.
I used to go there.
Yeah, wasn't that great?
We vacationed at Old Orchard Beach for 2 to 3 weeks every year.
Okay.
And so I would hit. There was in maybe in Biddeford there was a comic book store like right next to Shaw's, or maybe I think that's Biddeford. It was right after you get off the highway toward Old Orchard Beach.
Okay.
And then when you went into Portland, there was like at least 2 or 3 different comic book stores. But that flea market that was at where Route 1 it's right at Route 1, right
Yep.
before you get to the school. There was a schoolhouse that had a buffet all the time. It was an old red brick
Yes.
building.
Yes.
So right before you got to there was that huge flea market. And the last time I went there, and there was no comics whatsoever. It was just all knockoff purses. But it used to be like a real flea market rather than just people selling knockoffs everywhere.
Yep. It kind of dwindled out there the last, I don't know, 4 or 5 months. It was really, really dwindled out. But boy, the years prior when it was in its heyday, that was a great place to go. I could always come home with, we're talking obscure Silver Age stuff, like old Brave and the Bolds in like the 60s.
That's funny that you and I would go to that same flea market.
Oh, I used to love to go there. And then I'd go further up in the wintertime. We'd go up to Scarborough Downs,
Yeah.
the racetrack. We go up there. Well, in there, they used to have, in the wintertime, they would have indoor flea market every Saturday and Sunday. Could get all kinds of great deals on comics there.
I used to love to buy comics when I went up to Maine for those couple of weeks. And, we talked about, my dad passing. And the last time I was up there was that during the right before summer season, we went up to where we used to rent at Old Orchard Beach, me and the family. We went up and at the end of May, and we scattered some of his ashes into the ocean and everything. And that was so bringing back memories of my dad.
Old Orchard Beach, man. Lisa's Pizza.
Yep. I remember Lisa's Pizza.
Lisa's Pizza, man. Say no more. That was the best.
Chef's Kiss.
Was the best. Pier French fries.
Yep, the Pier French fries were amazing.
Yep. Great stuff, man. I still try to get there at least once a summer. I didn't get it this year, but I always try to go at least like once a summer, get up there to Lisa's Pizza and get some Pier French fries.
So we didn't stay at Old Orchard Beach. We stayed in Ocean Park. Do you know what that is? So that's like it's the town right next to it. It was a mile walk to the pier.
Yeah.
And when we were teenagers, we just low tide at nighttime in the ocean, just walking there and back in the sand and everything was just a great experience.
Yeah. It's a fun place to go. All right.
And Werewolf goes, "Hey, Scotty." And Scotty says, "Howdy, Werewolf," with a WH, werewolf. And Jason goes, "Scotty in the house." And Jackson Roy Kirk says, "Talking animals, what fantasy? Give me something real, like a guy who could fly and shoot laser beams out of his eyes." Yeah.
Point taken, Jackson.
That's more realistic, sure.
Point taken. What can I say? I got no defense.
And Scotty says, "I did about 8 loose action figures from the nice lady that is always there, and Elvis Presley and I Love Lucy dolls."
Oh, wow. They must have been.
So he did
Were
get
they
those.
cheap? I would think they wouldn't be cheap.
And he's like, "House, more like shack." And Werewolf says, "Groovy gals and gags sounds kinky." There's a few of them that would call groovy gals and gags. And Jason says, "Talking animals, Jackson, like Howard the Duck." Right there. What do you mean? If you in the magazines or whatever, Howard gets in bed with what's her name, his human girlfriend.
I don't know that much about Howard the Duck, so I got nothing. I got no.
I know ducks have a corkscrew little. Never mind.
Oh no, let's move right along.
Romance comics. Give me fights, says Jason.
Give me fights. Or fits. Maybe you mean fits.
Maranya says, "Nice score, Scotty. Which Lucy dolls? The Barbie ones?"
Oh.
And Jason says, never get married. Rule number one. Maranya says, fun fact, any comic directly marketed for girls, kids will be hard to find in decent condition because they tended to get beat up and thrown out by the parents. That's a true fact.
Yep. I think you are right, Maranya.
I can't recall. Scotty says, I can't recall to Maranya. Maybe the
Vita
Vita
Vegemite.
Vegemite. Oh, a Vegemite sandwich.
Vegemite sandwich.
That was from the song. And I had no idea what a Vegemite sandwich was, but it's apparently it's an Australian thing.
I do not know. I'm with you. I recognize it from the song, but.
And then Jason says, is Red Wolf ever used anymore? He was in they had a mini series, probably 2015, 2016, where they had Red Wolf. And he was brought to the modern times, kind of like what they did when Marvel had Conan. It sucked. Maranya says, that's a hard one to find, Scotty. Most are anyways, unless you want to mortgage the house to buy them.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking anything like with I Love Lucy, that's going to be like big money, I would think, for a collectible.
You'd think so.
Yeah.
And Scotty's like $20 each, but he did $30 for both.
Wow, we got a good deal. Holy mackerel. Nothing wrong with that, Scotty. Hey, we got Higgy Pop.
There's Higgy's in the house.
There we go, Higgy. How you doing?
And Higgy says, hey, Hot Rod and Triple P, and prayers for Brother Shannon.
Yes.
Definitely.
Thank you, Higgy. Thank you. And I know Shannon appreciates it. Great to have you with us.
And Maranya says, not unless they do a Marvel Voices featuring ethnic characters, Jason. That's probably how it would come out nowadays. And Higgy says, hello, Peanuts.
Yes.
And the Jackson Roy Kirk goes, Higgy. And Maranya goes, Higgy Pop, ring the bell. How are you in Hawk Dog?
How are you in Hawk Dog? We want to know.
And Jason says, so many forgotten characters in Marvel and DC, Maranya. Red Wolf is another, I guess.
Yes.
I actually thought they'd bring him back because he was one of their Marvel's first Native American superheroes, basically. He was in I think his first appearance is Avengers 80, maybe.
Yeah, it's right around there somewhere. Yeah. Yep. So.
And Jason goes, howdy ho, Higgy.
Yeah.
I'll do that in my best Mr. Hanky voice.
There you go.
And the Jackson Roy Kirk says, no wonder I can't find something.
That's the one issue he needs to complete his Swamp Thing. You can't find it. You're hoarding them all over there.
It's a beautiful black cover. It says, I can't speak against marriage, Jason. Me and the mister will be married 32 years this November.
Wow.
God bless you.
Happy anniversary in advance. Me and my wife just celebrated our 36th. It's either 36th or 37th. Just 3 days ago? October 1st. So.
Amazing. The longest relationship I've ever had besides my parents has to be my kids, and that's 28 years is my oldest.
Well, there you go. Nothing wrong with that.
And then Higgy Pop Comics goes, Lady Maranya.
There you go.
Trying.
Comics at your feet.
Don't you know Iron Man's gonna get beat?
Oh boy, now you're gonna get on Maranya's bad side. You be saying that
because Magneto's gonna kick his ass.
Oh, you're on your own, Maranya. That's on him. That's on him. Higgy Pop, he says everyone is well.
Yeah, he sure does. Higgy Pop, everybody as well. And Sleepy says hello to Higgy and Sonia. And Maranya says, hey there, Quentin. And then Higgy Pop says, hey, Triple P, do you need any something? Actually, I'm missing like 1 or 2 issues toward the end of that volume 1.
Oh, that's awesome.
And Scotty goes, I'm not in engineering right now.
Oh,
And then DS says, hey, Quentin. And Jason says, Maranya, I love and respect that yours has been that well. And love. My divorce child custody court issues has run 5 years longer than my marriage.
oh.
That's a sad laugh.
Yeah, I feel for you, Jason. I know what you've been going through, brother. I feel for you.
Maranya goes, honestly, I believe that the big two need to pare down their lines and focus on putting out good books rather than wasting paper and ink. I will agree with that. They need to stop trying to be so diverse and just create the stuff that people want and love.
Get back to the foundations for which Marvel was built. You know, bring those characters, get them back to their former prestige.
And Mariah says, ouch, I truly feel for you on that, Jason. And she's sharing a hug. And Scotty Z says, kids these days with their Atari and color TVs. I remember on my Atari, my brother and I, we had like a flight simulator, and he'd sit when whoever was first would sit in front of the TV like this, and I'd sit behind him, and we'd go woo woo as we flew.
Oh, that's cool.
And Jason goes, enough morose, back to Connor Hawk being a better Green Arrow. Right, Rod? Oh,
jeez. Oh, actually, I don't know that much about Connor, so I really can't pick on him too much. But
what about Speedy?
Come on, I'm of the generation where Oliver was Green Arrow. Come on.
And Sleepy says, I wish they listened to you, Maranya. And Scotty Z says, I couldn't find any comics at the flea market today. It makes me sad to see how empty the flea market was today. A beautiful day to be there. No comics, not a single one.
I think we've all been there at one point or another, and those are hard days, man. It's
Absolutely.
like, especially if you're looking forward to it, you're going because maybe the last time you scored good there, so you're psyched to get back there, and then there's nothing. It's a drought, and it's like, oh, come on.
Maranya says they do not need 5 Batman-related books, for example, or 5 X-Men related books. I'm like, and in my head, when I just read that in my head, I'm like, there's more than just 5 Batman titles out every month that have just Batman, Batman First Night, Batman Dark Knight, Batman Legends of the Night.
I hear you. I mean, it's been that way since what, the 90s, right? Where they started, the X-Men kind of exploded everywhere. They had a million different ones. And then they did it with the Avengers. The Avengers, I didn't know which Avenger book to buy because I didn't know which ones had my Avengers in it, you know? So I wound up giving up the Avengers, except once in a while I'll stick my nose in just to see if I recognize anybody, you know?
And Jason says most of the flea market people have found eBay and try to make the money that way, Scotty, it's said.
Yeah, that's probably, that's true.
Sleepy says kids are choosing manga. The American comics are for the elderly.
Well, yeah.
They do have some manga up there, but it's really old stuff. Lone Wolf and Cub and some Akira.
And I am the elderly. So yeah, I readily understand that.
And Scotty says the comic shop at Sunset Beach had a busy summer, but mostly from tourists buying Funko Pops and Lego sets.
But I could very easily could fall down that Funko Pops rabbit hole, but I've managed to maintain my composure, and I just pick up just the oddball characters that I like, and not gone whole hog with all the superhero ones and stuff. So
Oh, I had like 6 or 7 of them they picked up like a few years ago, and then someone I know said he was buying them. I was like, I'm just gonna get rid of these because I didn't want to delve more into that because I could just feel myself being pulled in a direction I don't have room for.
no, I hear you. I picked up like I probably got maybe a total of maybe 20. But most of them are obscure characters like the Phantom or Frankenstein Jr. or Space Ghost. Those type of characters that I would not have thought that they would make a toy merchandise these days. So
when I got rid of them, I forgot about one. So I still have this one here.
What you got?
This is Trading Places, the movie. This is Special Agent Orange. You ever see Trading Places with Dan Aykroyd and Eddie Murphy?
Yes,
So
yes.
When he was pretending he was handicapped, he called himself Special Agent Orange.
Oh wow! No, I never even saw that one.
He pretended like he had no legs, but
he was. Oh yeah.
I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah, that's cool.
And Scotty says, yeah, I'm guilty of eBaying, but I still love flea markets. Me too. We have a big one around here I go to in the summertime. It's outdoors, so it's only, seasonal. Called Rieta Ranch.
In New Hampshire?
No, it's in Hubbardston, Mass.
Ah, okay. Because there used to be a big outdoor one in I
used to go to one near Nashua.
Londonderry.
Oh, Londonderry's still there.
Is it still there?
Yeah, but that's almost always just cheap knockoffs of purses and people couponers who buy lots of stuff and then try to get more money for it when they paid a penny for everything through all these coupons.
I used to travel all around. Me and my wife, we'd make a day of it. We'd travel all around different places and hit all these flea markets and stuff like that. But it just nowadays, driving anywhere is seems like a chore for me.
Yeah, well, my best friend who passed away, Gary. This is where I got those all those swamp things and everything from. He was the one who showed me how to go out like hunting and follow. So I still follow like Facebook groups because towns do yard sales.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a Massachusetts one that just tells you every town that's doing the yard sale that weekend, and you can go plan them out.
Go to them while you can. Go to them while you can. That's my words of wisdom.
Pretty soon they'll find a way to tax you for that too. So
yeah, I miss being able to go to them like that. Just get in the car and just go, 2 hours away, and just check out places. I miss being able to do that.
A lot of towns, they'll have a register of everyone who signed up, and they can give it to you so you can map out, how to get through the whole town and see as many different yard sales as you can.
Oh, that's cool. That would have been handy back in the day.
I'm sure it would have. And Scotty says the indoor flea market is further into Myrtle Beach. It's open Wednesday to Sunday, and he likes to go there on Thursdays.
All right.
And Scotty says, are there any Silver Age werewolf comics? If so, how do werewolves survive the Silver Age? I was going to show one. I might be showing one if we get to it.
There was one. What was it? By Dell, I think.
Yeah.
Dell had
That's the
Frankenstein.
one I pulled. That's one of
Oh,
the ones
really?
I pulled. Yeah.
Cool beans. Looking forward to seeing it.
If we get that far,
Yeah, we'll get
we're
there.
running. It's already noon.
Is it already? Oh, holy cow. All right.
And Robert says $15 for a pack of Pokemon cards. These are for kids.
Wow. I know Pokemon is like huge. I've never gotten into Pokemon or Magic or any of those card
Pokemon's,
things.
I think, the biggest IP in the world at this
It's
point.
incredible. It's blown up.
And Jason says, Old Orchard Beach, my first concert. Huey Lewis in the News in 10 years. And I want to say, Jason,
Wow.
Jason, was that at the high school? I saw Aerosmith play there at the high school in Old Orchard Beach.
Oh my gosh. Cool.
And Scotty says, Huey Lewis played music when he was 10.
He was a child prodigy.
And Jason says, agreed, Maranya. We need 5 Spider-Man comics, though, or you need 5 Iron Man books. Maranya says, 2 Spider-Man books, and I will settle for 1 Iron Man book that respects the character.
There you go. There you go. Hey,
And
Triple C.
Triple C is here. He says, hello, everyone. I hope
How
you
you doing,
are
Rob?
well. How you
Rob
doing,
is
Rob?
knocking it dead with his daily videos of him going through his collection and cataloging his collection. If you haven't seen any of those videos, man, you got to check him out because he's got some great comics he's showing in that, and he collects them. He has them separated by the year, which is neat. He'll pull out a box and it'll be like, this is 1953, and he'll pull out and show a bunch of variety of comics. It's awesome, awesome, awesome. So definitely check out Rob's channel, Triple C. Get over there. And then he's still got doing his auctions, $3 auctions. I think he does them at night now. So you definitely got to get over there and check him out.
And Maranya says, hey there, Triple C. And Robert Harrison says, we'll see dolls start at $30 and go up.
Wow. Holy cow. Whoops. There we go.
And Scotty says, no, the Lucy, when she was trying to sell syrup to make you feel better. And she kept demonstrating until she was drunk. That's a great episode. And then Jason says, courteous calculations, Triple C. Oh. And Maranya says, fun fact, I have tried Vegemite in college. It's a very acquired taste. Not bad, just ... unique.
What is Vegemite? I just know the word in the song. That's all I know about it.
I don't know. I just picture it like comes in a jar like peanut butter and you slather it on a sandwich and eat it.
I don't know. Maranya, you gotta let me know.
Or Werewolf knows.
What is Vegemite? Because I'm curious.
Scotty says, I had Vegemite that my Aussie pen pal from it in the 80s. It was gross. It tasted like spoiled vegetables mixed with Vaseline.
Oh no. Wow.
I guess that's an acquired taste for sure.
I guess. Oh my gosh.
And Werewolf by lunchtime says, careful with what you say, Maranya. Mrs. Werewolf is watching and very protective of her native Vegemite.
Oh, there we
go. Scotty corrected himself, saying his Aussie pen pal sent him those in the 80s.
Oh, it sent to me. Okay.
And Scotty says, is it Red Wolf an energy drink? Doesn't it give you wings? And Werewolf says it gives you fangs, Scotty.
Yeah, there you go.
And then Maranya says, vitamin Ida Gemin What's the I Love Lucy comedy routine?
Ah.
Moranian says, I'll have to try it again, werewolf. I don't want your missus mad at me.
There you go.
And Scotty says, yeah, I can't spell that. I couldn't even pronounce it. So Red Wolf gives you balls. That's a good one.
Yeah, very nice. Well played, Jason.
Then Jackson Roycook moves far away from Triple P. Aw. And Werewolf says she says that she loves the Lucy episode you were talking about, Maranya.
Oh, cool.
Vitamin Vegemite. And she's looking at me like that because of my Iron Man comment, I'm sure. Maranya. It's all good and fun.
Yeah.
And then Maranya says, oh, it's a hoot, werewolf. And Lead Paint is here. Hello.
Hey, Lead Paint.
everyone.
How you doing, Grant? Great to have you with us here, man.
And Werewolf says, hey, LP. And then Maranya says, hey there, LP. And then Jason's like, I miss my Atari.
Yeah. Oh.
And then Jason goes, Connor Hawk is what I named my older son, Rod. If that gives you any clue of how good the character is.
I knew you had named your son after Connor. I did know that because I believe we've talked about it before. I remember you telling me that. So absolutely. So whoops. How about clicking
And
once?
Scotty says, live sale just starting. I'll be off screen.
Well, have fun, Scotty. Thanks for hanging out with us for a bit.
And then Maranya shows the commercial.
Oh, cool beans. Thank you. And we have to go back and check that one out. Cool.
And Maranya says, I miss my television and Reversey. I don't remember a Reversey.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that one. But
I
intelligence.
remember in television for sure. And then Jason says, Detective Comics. LOL. And then Werewolf says, you forgot Batman trade toilet paper.
Or trade paperback.
Which I'm not sure.
Or
It's
Triple
Werewolf
P.
talking here. You never know. Right, says, also stop rebooting comics after 10 issues.
Yes, I agree with that too. I always liked the legacy numbering. When they started them over and then they went back to legacy I shouldn't say I like legacy numbering. I just like the original numbering.
Well, I wish they would do something like G.I. Joe does something interesting because they keep the original series from the 80s going. They're on like 300 and something now.
Mm-hmm.
So that's G.I. Joe, a real American hero. But then they'll just start other G.I. Joe series and just restarts. But they have the original going still.
Right.
You know?
That's to me. That's
what I preferred. I mean, for the people who just want to have all 300 or 400 or 1,000 issues, that's fine.
Yep.
Yeah. You know, do you want to bring new people in? Start other ones.
Yeah.
And Jason says it's rough, Maranya. New one every 12 issues.
Yep.
And then Jason thinks it's the weird legacy numbering that Marvel uses to have a special issue every 4th month. That's true. When they're like, this is, Venom 250, but it's Venom number 3. Or it's really weird.
All right. Well, I'll jump in here to give you a break for a little bit. So if you want, we can go back and forth. But I think you're probably getting tired of just answering, right? So
maybe there's a pause coming up.
All right, we got Jason, and he says, "Does Triple P have a cheap knockoff purse collection?" What?
No.
What? Did I miss something?
No.
Did I miss something somewhere? Well, I don't know.
We were talking about them maybe being in flea markets.
Oh, I don't
And
know.
Jason says, nope, my parents took me. It was right on the beach. So cool. I don't think they do concerts on the beach anymore.
Oh no, I don't. I don't think they've. I don't remember them ever doing them on the beach. So that must have been neat. And Vegemite is a spread. It reminds me of Cheese Whiz in a jar, but nothing like that in taste.
Okay.
Okay.
And then Jason says, I thought Reversey was a board game.
Ah. Oh, and there we go. Speaking of the pause line, there it is. And is it my turn or is it your turn?
I believe it's yours, sir.
Okie dokie. Well, let's see what can I show here.
So I've gone 2 times. You've only gone once.
Yeah, I still have some Fantastic Fours out here. So why don't I show some of those? I've had these out here for a couple weeks and haven't gotten to that.
Fantastic.
That's it. All right, here we go. That and that. All right, we're going to start off. Let's see. I've shown up to Fantastic 473, so we're going to start with Fantastic 74. Got a great Galactus Silver Surfer cover right there.
I love that cover. Man, Kirby with the sparkle and everything.
That Kirby Crackle, baby.
It's
That's just a poster worthy thing right there. Put it on a
100%. That cover is amazing.
Yeah. Here's an all red cover here, just about. It's at number 75.
I love those later Galactus. Galactus is probably one of my favorite villains.
Yeah.
Especially like when you get into the Thor ones when they did a lot of his backstory.
Yes. Yes. Love. I was always a Galactus fan because you knew when Galactus showed up, if he was on a cover or something, you knew it was, oh man, this is a big story. This is a big story, big issue story. You know, here's number 76, Stranded in Atomica.
Ooh, who's at the backside of?
Wow, what was it? It wasn't my
Is that Kane?
first thought is it's but it's not. But so
interesting.
and his Shell Earth Indoor, number 77. Got a lot of people going on here.
That's a beautiful. The reds on that really pop out at you.
Yeah. Got Galactus in there. Love it. Silver Surfer. Here's number 78. The Thing. No more.
Oh, no.
That's it. He's done. I'm out of here, he says.
But I don't know. Ben Grimm's like the most relatable character from the Fantastic Four. Quote me on that.
Here's number 79.
There he is.
That's it.
It's clobbering time, fellas.
Here's number 80. Guest starring Wyatt Wingfoot.
Nice.
And number 81, Enter the Exquisite Elemental. Crystal. It looks like that's, what was it, the Trapster? I think, in the foreground.
Yeah.
Sure looks like him.
It made you want to pick it up to find out who that was.
Exactly. That marketing scheme always worked on me. Always worked.
I can't tell.
Here's number 82 with another fantastic cover.
Oh, the big black bolt Medusa. What's Medusa's sister's name there?
Crystal.
Okay, she looks different in that one than the other. But yeah.
Yeah, that's
Crystal.
Crystal.
Okay.
And then Karnak and Gorgon. Where's my favorite? I don't see Triton.
Triton's your favorite.
Yeah, he was my favorite Inhuman. I just thought it was a cool look. I saw, I forget which issue it is. I believe it's an Avengers issue, and he appears on the front splash page and he's drawn by Neil Adams, and it was just so cool. I'm like, oh man. And I've been a Triton fan ever since. So here we go with number 83 with Maximus, Black Bolt's crazy cousin, or brother rather.
Cousin brother?
Brother. Brother.
Awesome.
So, and then we got Dr. Doom making an appearance once again here in number 84.
The name is Doom.
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 Here's number 85.
Oh no, they're all sleeping.
That's what it looks like. Number 86, another Dr. Doom on the cover.
That issue's shot up a lot in price recently.
Really?
Yeah.
What for? What was the reason?
Just Robert Downey, I think, had a picture of himself taken while looking at that comic or something.
Oh.
He's playing Doom in the. Well, we'll see how they ruin that, but.
I have yet to see it. I want to see it, but I'm not going to pay.
Oh, it hasn't come out yet.
What's that? No. I'm thinking the Fantastic Four movie. That's what I was thinking of, because doesn't he appear in the Stinger credit scene or something?
Yeah, at the very end, he's one of the end credit stuff.
Yeah. So, but I haven't seen Fantastic Four because I refuse to pay whatever $30 to see it. Or
I think it's on Disney Plus now, so
then I probably won't see it. Let's see. This is number 87. With possibly the most offbeat ending of the year. You gotta have this.
Fantastic Four, the power and the pride.
Here's number 88.
Little octopus spaghetti monster.
Yeah, it's like a space octopus or something. I don't know. Number 89. We got the Mole Man.
We got the Mole Man.
Madness of the Mole Man. Number 90. With the Skrull takes a vacation. No, it takes a slave. And number 91, The Thing Enslaved. Dun, dun, dun. And then he winds up going to face, what was it, Torgo, I think, in the arena. Let's see. And I got some more some more Charltons here. I got Strange Suspense Stories. This is number 73, I believe. And then let's see, we got Strange Suspense Stories. This is number 75, featuring Captain Atom.
I have that issue. I love when Dicko went to Charlton. I loved all of that stuff. I have a pretty good collection of it all.
These are great too. This is number 76. I've been trying to get all of Captain Atom's appearances, but the further you get down towards Suspense Stories number 33, I think it was his first appearance.
Yeah, that's expensive.
Yeah, the closer you get to that, the more they want you to pay for it. So 77, but it's still a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I wish they'd come out with an action figure with this costume.
Yeah,
that would be neat. I have an action figure of him in his third costume.
The DC one?
Yeah. And then what is this one? This one right here.
Okay.
This is his second one, I think.
I like the all white one better.
Yeah, and I think I have one of those as well, but I think it's one of the smaller ones.
Okay.
So, and we got Strange Suspense Stories. This is the second volume of that from the 60s. Here's number 1.
Nice.
So
I wonder if you have my favorite one.
then we jump to number 8. Jim Aparo.
Nice.
Yeah, can't go wrong with an Aparo art cover. And then we jump over to, you got to have these in your collection. Surfing Wheels, number 1.
What a great combination. Let's get surfboarders and bikes.
I just love these because I love the split covers. Where you got story on one side and another story on another. I just love split covers like this. Reminds me of the Tales to Astonish and Tales of Suspense, those kind of Marvel books. So here's number 2.
I like the blue on that.
Yeah, that's a nice cover. Here's number 3.
Surge with the Surf King.
That's it. And number 6. But I think I have number 5, but I bought that within the last year, so I probably didn't put it in there where it belongs.
You gotta get organized, my friend.
Oh man, I'm telling you, it's so unorganized right now. It ain't fun. All right, there we go. Let's get us back together again. There we go. And find the line. There we go. Thank you, Maranya. Appreciate that. All righty. We got Jason, and he says, with black and white pieces, correct? Reversey, I mean. He's talking about the board game. Didn't that used to be, I thought it was called something else. Othello? Wasn't there a board game called Othello? And it was black and white pieces? Yeah. I remember that.
Now you're making me look it up.
Maranya says, yes, it was one, Jason. They also had it in television.
Oh, okay, it was a gaming in television. That's what she was recalling. Now I get it.
And Jason says, cool. I had it on the second Xbox and would play it with my kids, but thought it was originally a board game.
I'm pretty sure it was.
He also says, poor Galactus never could keep a Herald.
And the only way his advertisement needs to be a little bit better than, I'll save your world if you become my herald.
Yep, there you go.
I won't eat this planet.
And Jason also says, Ben Grimm is the most relatable Fantastic Four character. I must be evil because I relate to Dr. Doom.
Excellent.
And Robin Harrison, he says, happy trails to you until we meet again. Robin, thank you so much for stopping by, man. Stay warm up there in Toronto. Take care, my friend. Get a chance, check out Robert's channel. He's always playing great music. He does a lot of movie reviews. Sometimes he shows comics from his collection, so definitely check him out, man. And the Jackson Roycrook says, Triton, nah, he's all wet. You are true. Jason says, can never have enough Dr. Doom. You know what? That's one action figure I do not have is a Dr. Doom. I got to get myself a Dr. Doom. Probably cost an arm and a leg these days. Werewolf by Lunchtime says, welcome back, Jackson. Hope your dream wasn't wet. Sleepy Rita says, Kirby's Doom is the best. Can't argue with that. Can't argue with that at all. I always liked, especially his Thor stuff, but the Fantastic Four as well. Kirby's artwork and then they come up with these titles for the story that just seem so grandiose and so like Shakespearean, and it's just like, lo and behold, the Iceman cometh, or something,
Yeah.
It just makes you feel like this is something big and spectacular, Always have that. I still have that feeling when I pull out a Kirby book. Jason says Kirby is usually the best or top 5 of any character he drew. I could understand why. And Damien says, very true, Jason. There you go. And the Jackson Roykirk says, okay, gang, got to head out. Have a great week. Jackson, thank you so much for hanging out with us again, man. Always enjoy your comments. Take care. And Maranya says, I have fun voicing the Thing on the Geeky Puppet Show. Lately, though, we've been reading the Byrne era of, which means She-Hulk, and I voice her too. Oh, cool bean. Yes, if you have not heard Maranya voice the Thing, you gotta go just for that, because it is awesome. So definitely check out the Geeky Puppet Show channel. They're on several times. I think they do something just about every day of the week now, whether it be readings or doing a show on the latest new comics and stuff like that with RDV and whatnot. So definitely check out the Geeky Puppet Show channel and take part in it, because they'll let you do a reading with them. It's a lot of fun. So Maranya says, take care, Jackson. And Jason says, have another great week. Have a great week, Jackson. Well, by lunchtime says, see you, Jackson. Take care. And Diabetic Superman says, I need to go. Hopefully, I'll see everyone tonight. Cool beans. Well, Diabetic Superman, thank you so much for spending some of your Saturday with us. Greatly appreciate it. As always, take care, my friend. Have a great weekend. Maranya says, take care, DS. And Sleepy Rita says, yes, I remember Othello, so I wasn't imagining it. And Captain Strangelife says, had to step out, coming back, it's cool, more Charlton. You don't know disorder until you visit my place. Oh, man. I mean, I talk a lot about Hans in that first video that I saw of Hans doing his house show thing, but he's going down through there, and I'm seeing stacks of comics, Silver Age comics, just stacks of comics there and stuff. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is incredible. His wonderful world of stuff. And if you have not seen Captain Strangelife's channel or his videos, which I can't believe anybody hasn't, you got to get over there and check him out, man. It's awesome. Hans is the man. So cool beans. Jason says, have a great weekend, DS. And he says, no Dr. Doom? I've got 7 of them I can see from right here on my shelves. I do not find that surprising. And Jason also says, as we're getting you the end, it must be near the end. As we're getting near the end, I want to remind Triple P, look up Cthulhu Invades from Orange Cone Comics. So make sure you make a note.
I am right now.
Okay. He says, my best friend Travis Gibbs runs and writes comics for them. Rod loved coins. He's right. He says, Rod loved Coins of Judas. And he's right. That was a really good series. I wished I had more, gotten more of those. I don't know if he's done more. And if he hasn't, I hope he would, or wish he would, because that was an entertaining, good read. Coins of Judas, man.
It looks interesting. I've just looked up a couple little of it right now.
All right.
Cthulhu Invades Neverland.
That's it. Jason also says he's done 2 more issues, and he's got more coming next year for Coins of. Oh, cool. Now, does Ralph sell those, Jason? Does Ralph sell those at his store? Or do you have to go through like a internet website?
It looks like some of this is on Kickstarter.
Oh, okay.
And then some looks like through Orange Cone. So
now I don't know. How do you even do a Kickstarter thing? What do you do? PayPal?
Well, Kickstarter is like you say you want to make this comic.
Right.
You
Yeah.
want-
Yeah.
you
But I
get
mean,
certain
how do you
numbers.
pay for it? How do you pay for it though?
Well, that's where the Kickstarter money helps to pay for it. Helps you to
Right.
publish it.
But do you pay through PayPal?
Oh, how do you
buy
pay
it?
for it? Yeah. You can use
Oh.
your credit card. You can use PayPal. They take money any way they can.
Okay. Jason, he's updating me some more. He says, yes, Jetpack has a Travis Gibbs section. Really? Since he's from I didn't know they had a section. Oh, where is that? It's got to be down back in the Independent. I got to get over there to check that, because if he's got a couple more out, I'd like to pick them up if Ralph's got them. So that's Jetpack Comics there in Rochester. So Jason says he does the Kickstarter first, then sells off his website afterwards. Okay. Cool beans. I did not see them. Were they at the April convention, the Little Giant convention? I did not see them there, Jason. Were they there this year?
I don't remember seeing them there either, but
because I was looking and I didn't see them. But I believe you can use credit or PayPal depending on the campaign, says Maranya. Thank you, Maranya. So I definitely have to check that out, because I really did enjoy those coins of Judas. That was pretty cool. So what's this one say? He says he was not there this year, but he's going to be there next year. Oh, cool. Good. I'm hoping to be able to go myself. So we'll keep our fingers crossed. We'll go hang out again, Andrew. What do you say?
of course, that's our annual get together.
That's it. Andrew helps me navigate through the pitfalls of the yeah. So he tells me, you want to go here. You want to check out this vendor.
You still need one issue of Jim, right? Journey into
Of what?
Mystery. You still need one more issue of Journey into Mystery.
Yep, 87. That would finish off all the Thors. So someday I'll come across one. Jason says he wants me to go with him to it next year, as he has a table. Tom DeFalco is one of the guests. Really? They already have the guest lists for next year?
Yeah, I know the guy who runs it, Jason Brodnick. He posts online. He has a very big Facebook presence.
Oh, really?
He posts about what he's doing with it all the time.
What's his name?
Jason Brodnick.
Brodnick. Okay, I'll have to look him up on Facebook. And Scotty says, I'm back. Goji Sells was doing a sell on his stuff, and he has cool stuff at cheap prices.
What does Goji sell?
I have no idea. I would assume maybe action figures, because I know Scotty's big into action figures. So Scotty says he only had 175 items, so it didn't take more than 38 minutes. 175 items. Well, I don't know, but
We caught up.
I think we are. We are caught up, and it is 1:15. I think it's probably time to wrap things up. What do you think? All right. Well, Andrew, thank you once again for jumping in here and taking part. We really appreciate it, man.
Yeah, just one quick thing. So I pulled out the Frankenstein.
Oh, yeah.
And then
Oh, you got the
King
King
Kong.
Kong. Nice.
Man, the Mummy.
Oh, wow. Now, see, that's one I haven't even seen before.
And then you had said the Wolfman.
That's it. There's the Wolfman, baby.
I think that's all there. And then you had talked about this as well.
Yes.
TV superheroes.
Yes, sir.
I love the Herculoids, the Mighty Mightor.
That's
And then this is actually, I bought this. I think this is This is Dell Comics 990 or whatever. 4-color comics 990. And this is the first appearance of Yogi Bear.
really.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And I wanted that because
man.
when I was a kid, I remember watching a lot of Yogi Bear, but I'll stop showing.
No, that's awesome. That is great. And those Hanna-Barbera ones, though, that I'm very I love my Hulk collection because I never thought that I would ever get 5 out of those 6 first issues and everything. So that's
one?
like I always I don't have number 1, and I probably will never ever own one because my wallet is nowhere near that fat. So
you put out a new mortgage on your house.
Yeah, no. But I often speak, that is the gem of my collection as far as I'm concerned. But I gotta say, those Hanna-Barbera ones, those are very, very special to me because of those cartoons that I grew up on. So that series, I have the series as well, and that really holds a special place in my collection. And like I said, anything to do with them, if I can find it, I can buy it. I'll get it. Like I got a couple of Birdman. You saw the Birdman action figure there, but I also have a plastic Birdman action figure with Avenger and stuff made by Toynami and stuff. I just love those things. So when you show that, it's like, oh man, it's tugging on the heartstrings because I love that series, and I'm just so blessed to be able to have gotten all those, because now, man, they're expensive. They are really expensive. I couldn't believe that. I'm like, who would care? I wouldn't think anybody would care about those cartoons from the mid-'60s, but they do.
Oh, they do. Scooby-Doo is very expensive.
Oh, yeah, anything with Scooby-Doo. Yeah. Jason says, all caught up. Say it ain't so. Uh-oh, he's gonna make a run on the comments. He says, Huckleberry Hound. Nice. Scotty says, yes, I left you one thing, Sleepy. He says, he left Sleepy one thing. Oh, where did it go? Here we go. Let's see. Whoop. First, let me get to Scotty. Is it romance? Horror? Is there a difference? And Maranya says, take care, Rod, Shannon, Peanut Gallery, the Nuts of the Day, the Foos, the studio audience, and Maranya's of Legion Pet.
Legion of Peanut Pets.
Yes, I can't speak. She says, stay cool, stay safe, cool, and hydrated. Words to live by indeed. Thank you so much, Maranya, for all you do. Greatly appreciate it. So, Scotty says, both involved harming a heart.
Oh.
Jason says, romance horror equals marriage divorce, Scotty. And Sleepy says, thanks, Scotty. So, all right. I think that catches us up, and it's time to go. I got to make a dump run again. Hopefully you can get there. But I always enjoy talking with everybody. And Andrew, I want to thank you very much for coming in here and spending your time with us on a Saturday morning. Greatly appreciate it, man.
Well, thank you for having me. I've never been on any YouTube or anything like that before, so
we're the first.
Yes.
Another first.
I popped my cherry Pop-Tart.
Well, thank you once again. And everybody, I hope you all have a great weekend. Take care, stay safe. And,
I hope everyone enjoyed it.
Yeah, I'm sure they did. I'm sure they did, man. It's always great to chat. The Peanut Gallery, man, they never let me down. They never let us down. So, all right, that's going to do it for here. And we're going to set up and get my thing here ready to go. Okay, so we will be back next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. I believe Shannon will be back next week. And again, everybody, thank you for your prayers and good wishes and well wishes to Shannon and his family on the passing of his dad. So. Thank you all. So, all right, we will see you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Everybody, take care.
Cool beans. See you later.
Here's to the comic book community, the family of funny book pals, sharing their collections and memories with all the cool guys and gals. There's legends and new folks and everyone in between, bringing their styles of fun and laughs for every one of them to be seen. Let's hear it for the community and all its awesome family. started it long ago. We couldn't have gotten here alone. For the new folks too, who make us laugh with their cool videos they craft. So here's to the guys and gals we see, who make it the coolest place to be. Every day there's more to view, as they show their comics to me and you. They're wondrous comics, new and old. There's always a story behind what's shown. So feel the passion, the love, the fun. It's all here to enjoy for everyone. Such great tales and folks to see. So thank you, comic book community.